Hey everyone, welcome back to Drive It Out. My name is Adam and we are here at the 2022 Kansas City International Auto Show. We've looked at some really awesome vehicles here. Please check out the other reviews, there's some cool stuff, but this one in particular I'm excited about because this is a very popular vehicle. The Hyundai Palisade, if you don't know, has been new on the scene the last few years, but it's been around a little bit now and they've given it a facelift. So see what you think of the front end. It is a little more in your face, it's a little more gaudy than it has been the last couple years, but the vehicle overall I think is still very sharp. So if you come around here down the side, you still have the same general shape. It's a very stout looking SUV. It almost looks a little more hardcore than it maybe is. You know, if you're shopping like a Tahoe or a Ford Expedition or something like that and you're thinking this may be an alternative, if you're gonna be hardcore off-road, I don't think it will be. But if all you're doing is being a people mover, this actually may be a perfect way for you to go. Now, my favorite things about this vehicle are you get a naturally aspirated V6. That's good. You've got a good engine in there, almost 300 horsepower. It's decent power. It's not going to blow the world away, but it's going to be decent power, and you get a traditional automatic transmission. So no CVT here. This is not CVT land, and that is what I like about this vehicle. But let's look really quick at the back, some more styling on the outside of this car, but I'm real excited to show you the inside because these are going to surprise you. If you have never been in a Palisade, they're going to surprise you. Now again, this is a third row SUV. You have good room back here, a little bit higher of a load height back here, but you have good storage down below. This is a very high trim level. This trim level is called Calligraphy. So this is an interesting name, but you do have push buttons back here for lowering the seats up and down. You get a lot of really good amenities in here that again I think will surprise you. But let's go ahead and take a peek inside. If you are a second row passenger, you have good captain's chairs and you have really easy access to get back there to that third row. I like the spec of this one. I like black leather interior, but if you want something like tan or chocolatey colored, they offer that and it also looks very nice. But see what they've done here with the materials on the doors. You're not feeling left out if you're in the back seat. It's still very nice. You have the sunshades. Those are very handy, especially if you have kids in the back. But again, this is a Calligraphy trim level. This one is about $50,000. But take a look in here at what you're going to get because I think you will discover why it is worth it. They've done a very nice job in here with simplifying the look of this dash, but also making it very functional. So you do have a very big touchscreen up here, and you do have a very big digital display for your gauges, but you do still have good buttons in here that they've provided for you here in the center console. You do have a push button shifter. That is something to get used to. If you like a regular shifter, you're going to want to go to the sister vehicle, which is the Kia Telluride. While it has the same drivetrain, you do get a real shifter. But they've done some really unique things in here. This definitely feels like a great captain's chair. You are the driver, you are over here on your own. This is your space and you're hauling everybody back there. They're happy, but you are kind of happy here in your own space because you have some unique things that are just for you. Now, number one is here for 2023, they have changed the steering wheel up, and I think it's a pretty handsome look. But if you look here at the center console, they've done something very unique. This is like James Bond type stuff. You push this button, there goes your cup holders. Both sides. I think that's very unique, and when you don't want them anymore, you need to put something bigger in here, you just push them back in. And I think that's a unique way to solve a problem. That kind of reminds me of the unique way that Porsche deals with cup holders these days. They're just having to really think outside of the box. But I saw that, I thought that was extremely unique. You get a sunroof in here. You can option these to have panoramic sunroof. These are very nice. I really think they'll surprise you. So if you are looking for an SUV that can fit the family, has a third row, and you haven't thought about a Hyundai Palisade, I really think you should look because you're going to be surprised with how you're going to be able to treat yourself in this vehicle. You're really going to feel spoiled if you're driving this car. They've done a good job with this interior. There's good materials in here, especially in the high touch areas, right? But you're going to get a good drivetrain with a traditional automatic transmission, no CVT. I really think that you're going to like the Palisade if you've never had a look at one. But anyway, it's done a facelift for 2023. They're looking a little bit different, but they're still very stylish. I quite like them. Again, we are here at the 2022 Kansas City International Auto Show. We are having so much fun looking at so many awesome vehicles here. They've done a great job with the show this year, and we are definitely impressed. But you have found us here, youtube.com/driveitout, and you can find us at driveitout.com, on Instagram at driveitout, and I am personally on Instagram at naturallyaspiratedadam. Thank you so much for joining us on this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.